Okay, we are continuing with getting an input from the user. As you can imagine, getting an input is a very desirable thing in programming, because then you can make your program interactive, meaning you can ask something from the user and then the user provide you with something, then you can do something with whatever input was given by the user. Right? So as you can imagine, then you can make the program interactive, you can ask for an integer and then do something with that and so on. Right? Okay. For example, here, with regards to inputting data, there are a few extra lines that we have to contend with, right? For example, we have to have this import line to have the import line is for the purpose of getting a header file, meaning to say that we are getting a module in a function, right? Then we'll also have to include that module here. Scanner input is equal to new scanner system.in, right? So here we are getting a variable called input, and it is a scanner type variable. And when input is in place, what happens is that the function called new scanner will be run, right? And that enables us to actually make use of input and committing that input inside a particular variable that we declare, right? So I have that line, these two lines, and then I'll just have the line which says commit a particular input inside a particular variable. In this particular case, the particular variable is called number, right? So the rest is very similar to all our program. All this while we have an output line called welcome to Java programming, right? And then I just declare a variable called side, and I initiate it with the value 3, right? And then I have another output which is to prompt the user to provide us with an input, and then this line here which is to actually commit that input inside the variable called number that I just declared, right? Then I have an output that says system.out.print, an output that says number x number or side x number equals to the multiplication of the two, right? So I'm just gonna copy all of these and put it inside the compiler. Oopsie. And see what's gonna happen. So this is to import the header file, right? And then to declare the variable and initiate it, and then just to get the input, just to get the function running, right? So we'll see if this is okay and it runs the way we intend it to run. Oh, site number, I made a mistake somewhere here. Oh, okay. Now, just now I edited this line inside Microsoft Word, and for some reason or another, sometimes when we use these quotation marks inside a different program, for example Microsoft Word, it turns into a different kinds of quotation marks. So I have to redo that part. So I guess there's a pointer for you as well when you're editing using a different kind of text editor or word editor. You might want to take that into consideration, right? So I'm just putting 7 is 3 times 7 is 21. There are a few formatting issues here, which is welcome to Java programming. Immediately there's an enter an integer. You can do something about that. For example, you can just say print line here, right? Then you get that in the next line. Oh, not really. Okay, I actually get the number in the next line. So, or print line here, right? Line break, and we'll get that kind of a result. So that is a bit of formatting then we just enter the number. So this is number, side is already set at 3. This is number here. It will be committed to number, and when I press enter, I get 24, which is this line here. Right? So that is the basic